This is Fearless Beauties, a podcast dedicated to developing voices of color in the beauty industry. We are talking to estheticians, skin specialists, and business owners to uncover best skin practices, tactical career tips, and ultimately, how we can create a better beauty industry together. I'm your host, Taylor Phillip.
And I'm your other co-host, Alina Velez. Welcome to the latest episode of the Fearless Beauties podcast.
Welcome to Season 3, Episode 3 of the Fearless Beauties podcast. I am your host, Taylor, also known as Taylor Budgets.
And I'm your co-host, Alina Velez, your certified advanced esthetician. And we're here talking about nutrition in the skin.
Yes, I'm excited to break this down because your girl needs it.
We all need it. We all need it.
So this episode, we're going to discuss nutrition tips and tricks to get glowing skin. And we're just going to explore various superfoods. And we have a little game that we want to play with all of you. So hopefully you can participate from wherever you are. We just want to provide you with an overview of the best ways to optimize nutrition and beautify your skin from the inside out.
Our skin is so cool, right? Because it can really serve as an important window to our internal health. So whatever's going on inside of our body is going to reflect on our skin externally. That's why nutrition is so important, right?
Yeah, I love that you started off with that. For me, the reason why I was so excited about this one is because I have realized that I am an emotional eater.
Girl, me too.
Yeah, so just getting that reminder of what to eat and what not to eat is always good, especially when we're going like day to day and we're just doing our thing, working, school, whatever, parenting, whatever the case is. We kind of put eating healthy on the back burner. It's like, okay, let me just get something to eat real quick. Right. And keep it pushing. And I think that I have done that for a while and I'm starting to feel it in my body and also see it in my skin. So thanks to Alina, I have a strict skincare regimen and I follow it to the T. But I'm still realizing that I have acne and breakouts. And I'm like, I'm doing this twice a day. I'm doing what I need to do. Why? And then while I was doing research for this podcast, I was like, oh, girl, because you eat bad. Yeah, that's why.
So it is a big thing. It is a big portion of skin health, you know, and as an esthetician, I love topical products. I love skincare products. I love doing all the treatments to address all the concerns, acne, wrinkles, whatever it may be. But times have changed and now we know better and have to do better. And so as practitioners and the beautiful human beings that we are, we need to understand that our gut health is everything. Not even just like for our skin, but just all these seasonal flus and all the colds and all that. A lot of it is stemmed from our gut. So if you have a healthier gut, you're more likely to A, not get it, or B, have a less strong version of it. So eating healthy can benefit you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah. So just like if I go down a rabbit hole because I am Taylor Budgets, I always think about eating healthy is so expensive. And especially with inflation, we'll get to the skin in just a second, but I just thought of this, like, I always hear like, I want to eat healthy. I want to do the whole vegan thing, but it's so expensive. And I agree because I just went to Publix the other day and what usually cost me like $40 cost me like $60. And I was like, done. So how can I buy avocados and green peppers and tomatoes and broccoli and stuff if I'm going to, that's all I can get. And I can only get it once in a pay period. So, I think it's honestly just cutting out the things that you know you shouldn't eat so that you can make more room and money for the things that you should be eating.
For me, being an emotional eater and like I want to grab the quickest thing, I'm always on the go, right? For me, preparing my food sets me up for success.
Yes.
So if I know that something's already cut up, I'm more likely to eat it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even if it's just an apple. If it's already cut up for me, I'm for sure eating it. But
100%.
if I have to sit here and cut it right now,
not
I ain't got the time.
I would rather leave
so
my
silly.
house
Yeah.
and drive and go to Publix and get up the already pre-cut apples.
Yep. Yeah.
So bad.
So no, but truly, you know, setting yourself up for success, for me at least, looks like preparing my meals so that I don't have that temptation to eat out or DoorDash or whatever it may be. Right? Let's talk about nutrition tips.
Okay, so what you got?
Well, number one, drink your water. Drink your H2O, right?
Yes.
Water ensures that your skin has enough moisture, and in return will reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and will also help with nutrient absorption and removal of toxins and blood circulation. So drink it.
Definitely. I like that. I am definitely the type of person, which I'm sure so many of us are, I don't drink enough water.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't like it.
Especially in the cold months. Yeah, it's a little harder to get it down.
It's just, why is it so difficult?
It tastes like nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not the type of person to put added sugar into my water because I think that just throws it off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, if I open up my fridge and I see a nice, like, I even have water bottles, like individual ones, to make it so easy. But I would grab the cran mango juice. I'll even grab a daggone glass of milk before I grab some water sometimes.
Oh, no, not the milk.
Right. Probably because it tastes like nothing, like you said. So I think we just kind of have to just adopt healthy practices, even if it takes us a while. And like you said, set yourself up for success.
Yeah. Yeah, this was really good timing. I'm coming off of a 3-day juice cleanse. First time I've ever done it. I feel really good today. Yesterday, I was really grouchy.
I bet.
Yesterday was day 3. It was my last day. And I'm feeling really good. I was just feeling really off track and like I was just craving bad stuff all the time. I feel like I've curbed my cravings. I'm getting a salad today for lunch. Like I'm feeling back on track. But, you know, in those juices were a lot of superfoods. First thing I would put in my body was a green juice. Juice cleanse will get you back on track if you're feeling a little off track. Highly recommend it, but it is not for the weak-hearted. Not for the weak-hearted girl.
Yeah, I've been following this chick. She does juices, and she's a nutritionist. I think her name is Jolly Juice on Instagram, but she lives in the Orlando area, and you can purchase like a 6-day, 7-day juice situation from her, and I've been wanting to do it, but I'm just like, I've heard things like what you just said, like
if you can't have any like real solid food in those 6 or 7 days, that it's going to be a challenge. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but 3 days was challenging for me, and that was my first one. So I would recommend maybe doing a little bit shorter one, but go for it. Not to mention, my skin does look really, really good today. So,
whoa. And that's always nice to know you don't have to wear makeup.
Yeah. Got my little tinted sunscreen on today. I'm feeling good.
Oh, man.
I think the biggest thing that I noticed too, I have a really bad habit of eating sugar after dinner. I always need something sweet to eat, right? Are you bad at that too?
I mean, I eat sugar all day. I'm telling you, like the bubble gum is bad. I chew double bubble, so you're just basically chewing sugar.
Throwback gum,
but it's so good. But yes, I am with you. After I have a healthy meal, I go straight to the M&Ms or something.
Yep. And guess what? Sugar causes glycation. And so I don't know if you've ever noticed, like if you have a heavy day or night of sugar intake, you might wake up the next day and have like a little bit of a swollen face or like some inflammation or breakouts, or if you have rosacea, your rosacea flares up. And that's because once sugar is digested, it binds with proteins and lipids in your skin, and that causes a process called glycation. The sugar just ultimately triggers inflammation and causes tissue damage. So anyway, 3 days of no sugar for me made a huge difference in my sleep quality. I slept so great. And like I said, my skin looks and feels great. Anyway, that was more of a what not to eat situation. Everything in moderation, right? This life is too short for no sugar.
That's my motto at all times. I honestly, truly want to be a vegan. I did it for like a month or two last year, and it was great. The way I felt, it's just, it doesn't compare. So I know it's good. It just takes consistency. And sometimes our lives are just the opposite, are the opposite.
They're chaotic. Yeah. Life can be chaotic. I know. I feel like that's kind of why they set us up for life in this way, that you're always working, you're always busy, you're always on the go. You gotta be a go-getter in America. And in return, you know, they're like, oh, well, you need fast food if you're living a fast-paced life, you know?
And can we even talk about the foods that are supposed to be healthy that are not?
Tell us about it.
It's just like, it's becoming more and more ridiculous how we can't even purchase something that should be healthy off the shelves because it's processed. And it's just like, even like bananas and stuff.
Yeah. Here's the biggest lie we've been told our whole lives. Milk makes your bones strong. Drink your milk. No.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, girl, it doesn't. It doesn't. Let me tell you, when I was researching for this is kind of crazy. Okay, so I think this is how you say it, all mammalian, like mammals, all mammalian milk contains a protein called casein. It's an important food source rich in amino acids, carbohydrates, and calcium, except casein found in cow milk is designed to nourish an 80-pound calf into a 1,500-pound mammal. Okay? So its molecule is 300% larger than in human milk. So imagine how difficult it is for our little old human gut to digest this big molecule of milk that's supposed to, you know, turn an 80-pound calf to a 1,500-pound mammal.
Steroids.
Yeah.
Giving us steroids.
And that's the thing. They're pumping them with steroids and all this stuff. Milk, what it is today, isn't what it used to be 10, 15, 20 years ago. When I have a client come in with, you know, severe acne, inflamed skin, rosacea, these are the kind of questions I'm asking. Are you consuming a lot of dairy and milk? Because that is the number one trigger for inflammatory responses in our body. So even with these almond milks and alternatives that have come out, they are mixed with a lot of gums and fillers that aren't good for our gut either. And so anyways, again, just read your label and
you know what?
Your food labels. What's up?
You just said gum. And it reminded me, my mom told me the other day, she was doing research or saw a documentary or something, I forgot. Those gummy vitamins are made of meat.
Oh, girl.
Like, to get that consistency of a gummy, it's made of meat.
That's nuts.
Oh my gosh. Meat.
Wow. Like, why?
So like the Twizzlers and the sour straws, and that's meat.
No way.
Promise you.
I'm flabbergasted.
That's what I'm telling. She was like, you need to not take gummy vitamins. I said, you telling me that things that are supposed to be good for you, it's made from meat.
Yeah.
That is when I realized that America wants us to die. Like,
I mean,
low key.
I mean, we laugh, but truly they want us sick.
They're killing us.
You know, yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. And
It is sad. It's like, what? Like, even in other countries, they don't got it like this.
Right. They have healthier, more nutritious soil in other countries. Like, our soil is shot.
Our soil's made of money.
Yeah.
That's all this country.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going off topic, but I'm just saying, like, even if you watch documentaries like that whole McDonald's documentary, Supersize It or whatever it's called, I've never watched it, but I've heard so many people like, I'm never going to McDonald's again. It's just like, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
Getting out of control.
Yeah.
We need to take back control of our bodies, right?
Right. So basically, I was reading that what's good for you is good for your skin. So what is kind of like the ideal diet? It's a diet that is rich in fruits and vegetables, of course, whole grains, legumes, lean meat, healthy fats, because they're all high in nutrients. And so no matter what your age is, that's a great diet for you. It's called like the Mediterranean style diet, if I didn't say that. But yeah, I was like, yeah, of course. Easier said than done, but yes. So I also found an article. It's from the Samaritan Health Services website, and there's this licensed esthetician. Her name is Ashley Johnson, and she works at the Samaritan Plastic Reconstructive and Hand Surgery in Corvallis. But anyway, she did research.
Wait, in Oregon?
It says Corvallis.
Oh, we have a Corvallis in Oregon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Oh, I didn't. It just said Corvallis, so that would be cool.
Interesting. Okay.
But she did research on a study found in the Archives of Dermatology, and it basically analyzed acne in Western civilizations versus non-Western civilizations. So I thought this was so freaking interesting. So basically, the conclusion is that in the non-Western civilizations, there was no reported acne.
Interesting.
And that is because the diets were high in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and fish, and very low in fat. But in the Western civilizations, us, they were eating mostly dairy, alcohol, coffee, oil, sugar, and refined grains.
Yep, sounds about right.
So those in the non-Western civilizations, all of that was not in their diet whatsoever. It was absent. So there was no dairy, no alcohol, no coffee, oil, sugar, or refined grains. Only in the Western civilizations, which is why we have so many chronic diseases and lack of physical activity. That's like the trend in the US of A. But in the non-Western civilizations, there was a high level of physical activity and a low incidence of chronic disease. So I was like, that just kind of tells me everything I need to know right there. Basically, as we modernize, our diet changes and then our acne increases. It just screamed money to me.
It's so true.
I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, no, and just to imagine how many things are, how many foods and ingredients that are illegal in other countries that are still legal here and that we're still eating and consuming is outrageous.
I think I saw a video about that one day. I can't even remember.
And I'm not saying I never have like Doritos or Oreos, like, but I think one of them specifically was Doritos, and I think it was like a dye or something, or maybe it was a long name that we can't pronounce that. Anyway, from what I've read, if you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't eat it.
But I know peanut M&Ms was on it, Starburst were on it, Skittles were on it.
Skittles got recalled. Yeah.
That's crazy. Man. I know, it's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
And we still eat it. We still freaking eat it.
Why are we like
sad.
this?
It's because it's already in our bodies. we have to get it out of our bodies. Like you were saying with your juice cleanse, how you were like upset and like agitated. That's because the toxins were releasing from your body.
Yep.
And which is a good thing.
Right.
So I think we just kind of have to all do that, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We
But,
can't
you
all
know,
do it.
salmon and some, leafy greens and maybe some quinoa. You're set.
Yeah.
It's a real yummy lunch or dinner.
Yeah. I love a good salad. Love a good salad. I like to put eggs in my salad. I even put tuna in my salad sometimes.
What do you use as dressing?
I either use oil or vinegar, or I found a recipe and I've been making my own salad dressing.
Oh,
A lemon vinaigrette dressing.
oh,
Bomb. It has
sounds
like
yummy.
honey. What is that? Red wine vinegar, mustard, I think. I can't remember. I made it like 5 times and I still can't remember, but it's really healthy, I would think.
Okay.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
'Cause I just said mustard and I'm like, girl, that's not healthy. But
Yeah.
it's a good alternative. Let's just say that.
Definitely better than Chick-fil-A, right?
But I thought we could play like a quick game. So we did have an article where it listed 8 foods that you should implement into your diet to achieve healthy, glowing skin. And I just thought we could name them and what it would do for your skin and like kind of like put ourselves out there and spill the tea. Like, do we do this? Is this in our diet? So the first one is fatty fish. So salmon, mackerel. I love me some salmon. They're great sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which is good for your heart. And it helps your skin to look supple and radiant. Love that. They
Love
can
it.
also reduce inflammation, redness, pimples, and strengthen your skin against UV rays.
I'm a big salmon eater. I'm a big salmon eater.
I'm a big fish eater. We're from the Bahamas, so we eat a lot of fish. Salmon is probably low on my list, but I love salmon.
What's your go-to for fish?
Snapper.
Oh, I've never had a snapper.
Girl, get your life. It's huge, but because like the way we cook it, and that's the thing, we cook it fried, unfortunately. Like, it just takes all the nutrition out of it. It's
But
so
it tastes
good.
so good.
Yeah, but they're huge fish, and we cook it with like the head and everything, like the whole
The
fish.
eyeballs too.
Yeah, I don't eat them, but other people in my family do. So
Gosh.
I think it's a Caribbean thing. But non-fried fish, it does have amazing benefits.
My mom hasn't ate meat in years, and so I feel like I could really live without meat. I don't think I could ever be like vegan, but I could definitely live without red meat. I have chicken here and there, but definitely gearing more towards fish these days. What's next on your list?
Avocados.
Oh, I love avocados.
I love them too.
They're so versatile.
Yes, thank you. That's a
You could
perfect
throw
word
them in
for
a
them.
smoothie. Won't even
Yes.
know.
You won't even know. I tried to give it to Lauren when she was younger, but she can't be fooled. So she was like,
Wasn't having it.
it's a hint of avocado. I can't eat it, but it has healthy fats, so it helps keep your skin stay moisturized and firm. And it contains vitamin C and E2, which support healthy skin and fight free radical formation. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta
What's
put
next?
this article in Fearless Beauties. But anyway.
Yeah.
Number 3 is walnuts. Nuts are nutritionist snacks, so they contain vitamin E, vitamin C, zinc, and selenium, which promote healthy skin.
I've actually recently been buying crushed up walnuts and putting it on my oatmeal
Ooh.
in the morning. Yeah. And that's really been hitting the spot with a little bit of date syrup over it. I'm not even gonna act like I buy date syrup all the time. I was just at Trader Joe's and I was like, this looks healthy. I'm gonna try it. And it's
Right.
actually really good. It's a good sweetener. Has really good flavor. That's been my go-to. Do you eat walnuts?
No. It's just a hard no for me, but they're not nasty, but they're not my type of nut, if I'm just going to be honest. Like,
I couldn't sit there and eat like handfuls of them, you know?
I could eat almonds, I could eat pistachios.
Pistachios, bomb.
Right. I could even eat sunflower seeds, which is our next one. So they're healthy snacks, of course, and they're almost addicting. But they contain plenty of vitamin E, selenium, and zinc. And they are rich in linoleic acid and healthy fatty acids, essential fatty acids that your body needs to support healthy skin. So I'm all about the sunflower seeds over here.
Yeah, sometimes I'll sprinkle some on a salad if they're there, but it's not really like, I kind of forget about them unless they're like at a restaurant or something.
I actually buy them like with the shell, and I crack the shell.
Oh,
suck the salt off, eat the seed. Like it's
Spit
a
it
game.
in a cup.
Right, we have our times. Thank you. Sometimes if I'm chilling in bed, I like get a bowl because it's about to be that many seeds or shells going into that. But yeah, I love sunflower seeds. They keep me busy. They also, I feel like if you're like on a diet where you want to like lose weight and you try not to eat too much, that will help like kill your appetite.
Yeah, and like it's not so much work, but it's kind of like you do have to do a little work in there to crack it open, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of like fools your mind in a way, I think.
Yeah, like you're eating.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love sunflower seeds. Number 5 is carrots. So they're rich in vitamin A. They fight against sunburns, which I thought was really cool, cell death, and wrinkles. And they add a warm, healthy glow to your skin.
Yes. My favorite way to consume carrots, I like to drink my carrots. I like carrot juice. That's my favorite. But otherwise, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with carrots. Like some days, I feel like I crave the crunch of them, but I usually dip them in peanut butter. And then sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I just can't do carrots. But
I've never had carrot juice. I only eat carrots in soup.
Oh.
Or if it's like a side vegetable along with something. It's never a sole ingredient or something. Like it's not a vibe for me.
Uh-huh.
So number 6 is soybeans. They contain isoflavones that block estrogen in your body to help reduce the appearance of wrinkles and improve the elasticity of your skin. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me. Yeah, I'm not big on soy. And too much soy can cause cancer. Like 99.9% sure that too much, I'm going to Google it right now. Too much soy can cause cancer, I'm pretty sure. And particularly in women.
So it says here postmenopausal women can also benefit from isoflavones, which are in soybeans, because they prevent dry skin and they protect your skin from UV radiation, which can prevent skin cancer. But I want to see.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different kind of. Maybe soybeans and just soy in general is different. Am I crazy?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I have no idea.
Cancer risk concerns have arisen that soy foods, because they contain isoflavones, may increase the likelihood of high-risk women developing breast cancer. Soy foods.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So beware.
Yeah.
But,
that's why we say everything in moderation, right? That's very interesting. Okay, so number 7 out of 8, dark chocolate.
Oh, big dark chocolate fan.
It's a no for me.
Probably not the. I think that's the 3rd time you snorted this episode, Taylor, and I love it.
Too.
I'm here for it. Dark chocolate covered fruit, bomb. Oh my gosh.
Like the chocolate covered strawberries, I can't get with it. I don't understand why it's a romantic thing. I hate them. They are disgusting.
Okay.
It's like sweet. It's like a Oh, they're both sweet. What is it?
Sweet and sour, kind of. It's like kind of
Right. You get
citrus and
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but to each his own.
I think though, what's really healthy, the healthy version of dark chocolate is like the high percentage dark chocolates. You know what I mean?
Right.
That you really only do want to eat like 1 or 2 squares of.
So it says it here, dark chocolate was 70% cocoa for more antioxidants and lesser added sugar. So yeah, you're right. But dark chocolate makes your skin less sensitive to sunburn and improves the blood flow of your skin.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Less sensitive to sunburn. Didn't know that. Cool.
And the last one is green tea. So it protects your skin against external stressors and aging. And that is because it is antioxidant rich and contains catechins that protect your skin, reduce redness, increase hydration, and improve elasticity.
Whew. I like a little cup of tea.
I don't.
You just don't like the taste, or?
I don't like green tea. I like black tea.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but
I feel like
think
if
I may try
green
it.
and black tea was presented to me, I would probably gravitate toward green. But yeah, it's a nice little alternative to coffee. Just something. Sometimes it's just like a ritual. Just having something warm in the morning or whenever you drink your coffee or whatever. It's just kind of nice to switch it up and have something else. But
hey,
I definitely need honey in my green tea, though. I can't have it just straight up.
Maybe that's how I need to try it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those were the 8 best foods for healthy and glowing skin.
Yeah.
And that was from Grace Yanti. She's a dietitian. So thank you, Yanti. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Yanti.
So that is, that's pretty much what I got.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was a good, well-rounded representation of nutrition in the skin.
Yeah, I think so too. I guess, I think once this episode comes out, I'm going to definitely do a poll on our Fearless Beauties stories and put those 8 on there and see if people implement it into their diet, put a yes or no type of thing, just to get some engagement. But yeah, I thought it was fun just to kind of remind us that we need to eat healthier.
Yes, especially in this season of sickness, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
All right, so that is it, folks. We really hope you enjoyed episode 3. You can follow us on Instagram at Fearless Beauties, fearlessbeauties.org. You can follow me at Taylor Budgets on Instagram, taylorbudgets.com.
And you can find me on Instagram at True Skin Lab. Let's connect.
Yes. Thank
Cool.
you all so much. Oh yeah, we have our YouTube.
Yes.
Did we already mention that?
No, we didn't.
We have our YouTube, Fearless Beauties Podcast. All of our episodes from season 1 to now is on there. So go check it out. Subscribe.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.